Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It is Tuesday, October 20th. It is 8 p.m. Eastern, and we are ready to play some old school Magic. 3 rounds of old school Magic today. So thank you very much for being here. This is my regularly scheduled stream, so you can join me each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I play 3 rounds of old school Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday night Gauntlet. Please don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live and don't ever miss any of the action. Now, coming up this weekend on Saturday the 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern, I will be streaming live the Alpha 40 Monthly League Finals. This is the finals for the month of September, and they were able to fly through their brackets at the end, and we are going to bring you those matches live on Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern. So let's take a look at today's deck. Today I am running Tax Tower deck. Now you see that Felden's Cane is not a mistake. That is part of the deck. I will be running 61 cards, but the deck is called Tax Tower because of the cards Land Tax and Ivory Tower. So ideally I stick a Land Tax and an Ivory Tower on the table, and then I stack the triggers so that I put the tower on the stack, then the tax on the stack. I search for up to 3 basic lands, and then the tower will resolve, and I will get to count those cards to gain extra life. I can use that life with the Sylvan Libraries to draw extra cards, or I can just try to get out of reach of my opponents so that they can't finish me off. And then eventually I get to throw a bunch of lands at them with a Land's Edge. So this is our sideboard. These are the extra cards that we are running today. So a handful of extra goodies. So let's see how that we do today. We'll figure that out. So I do have a pairing. So let's take a look and see who our first round opponent is. Evan J. So Evan J. He has been on the stream before. I will send him a message, and we will get him. We will get him going here in just a moment. So hope everybody's having a good night. It is an autumn evening here in New York State. It was almost 60 degrees today, so it wasn't too bad, but it was rainy for most of the day. But it's to be expected. It's the fall. It's not going to be beautiful every day. And the days are getting shorter and shorter, and the nights are starting earlier and earlier. So, what are you going to do? It's good weather for sleeping. So, yeah. So Evan should be here in just a moment. So again, we are playing with the Northern Paladins today. We are playing Paladin Magic. So for more information regarding the Northern Paladins and Paladin Magic, just go to northernpaladins.com. And here we go. Hey Evan, how's it going?
Rich, how you doing, buddy?
Not bad at all. Welcome to the stream.
I got a request, or I got a challenge or request, whatever you want to call it, for you. In case you're interested, would you ever want to do dueling revised starters?
If I had the $600 for a revised starter, I would absolutely do that.
What about? Well, last time you came at me with a 4th edition. Do you want to do dueling 4th editions? What do those cost?
They're $100.
Oh, really? That's not bad.
Yeah, and I have access to another one if I need it. So.
Would you want to duel, or how would you want to?
I would definitely. I wouldn't mind doing duels like that, where two people open up a 4th edition starter or whatnot. I'm actually.
Would you want to do like 40s out of the 60, or would you want to?
Well, what my next thing was when it comes to sealed product was I was actually going to do a 40-card sealed deck. So it'd take a starter deck and 2 boosters and build a 40-card deck on stream.
Okay,
and
that's like a classic. Yeah. That's like at least how I remember it with Ice Age and stuff. So.
Yeah. Yep. So that's the next thing that I'm going to do. It's going to be a little ways down the road on that, but I mean, the constructed stuff is where it's at for right now. I'm still out of work, so
roger that.
But I had the extra money because I sold more collectibles. Now the only things that I have left of collectibles are things that actually mean something to me. So I don't want to,
Do you mind me asking what you do for work?
I am a manager of a retail establishment. I run 10 locations. So.
Roger that. So like a regional manager, district manager type thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I used to work in self-storage, and I was always in on the marketing side. But yeah, we'd have like regional managers and district managers, and then COO type thing. And,
right.
Yeah. Well. That's it. Well, shit, man. I hope shit gets slightly more back to normal, but I also hope there's like a cool backup or an emergency backup that you got in your head.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they asked me if I wanted to go back and work in one of the stores. But I have a heart condition, so I have some stipulations as to how long I can work and things like that, and lifting and the owner forgot about all that. So when he said, oh no, it's like, well, we'll wait till we have a management position back open for you, just because the owners are running things right now. Volume is super low, and there isn't a lot of running around that is necessary right now. So.
Gotcha. Roger that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I got a new brew for you tonight. I'm not playing Control for once. I had like a really bad experience in the tournament, and not because of it. It was all my own doing. I just didn't realize that the rounds were that short.
Oh, okay.
So I was playing a slow Control deck, and there's like flip-offs, and I'm losing them. And anyways, it's my own damn fault.
Yeah.
But I'll call odds if you don't mind.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It is odd.
Sweet. Yeah, I'd like to go first.
Sure.
Alright.
Turn your camera down.
Well, I thought I could just tell you verbally, like playing chess. And, blindfolded, right?
I'd have to memorize everything. That is a sweet play mat. I have one of those as well.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got it off from a guy from Scotland, Scotland on eBay.
Yeah, so there's some really bad knockoffs online where they're actually reversed, and the way that you can tell is the Hoover signature is backwards. So.
Oh no shit! This one?
Yeah, because it'll be on this side instead.
Ah.
Yeah. So.
I think it looks. Wow, that's interesting that you know that. Cool. Well, yeah, I'll keep. Are you gonna keep?
Yes, I will keep as well.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Thanks for cheering us on. I hope we have some good magic.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna drop a City of Brass. Go ahead.
All right, I will draw, and I will play a land tax, and I will say go.
All right. Draw. Island. And then disenchant land tax.
Okay, so you take a point. You're at
19.
19.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Round timer started.
Land tax. Go ahead.
Oh, nice. All right. I'm gonna play a volcanic island. Go to 18 and Sylvan Library.
Sure.
Excuse my bad proxy. Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. I will tax. Okay, look at my hand real quick. Plains, islands, swamp.
Right on.
I will draw for turn. And I will play a swamp. And then a Library of Leng.
Okay.
But I'll tap the swamp for the library instead. Go ahead.
on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna bolt you before you discard.
I don't have to discard because the Library of Leng.
Oh, because Library Lane, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna bolt you on your discards. Do you skip your discards?
No, not it. No,
How do I
it's
bolt
I have no maximum hand size. That's what the ruling is now.
Okay, got it. So it's not. I'm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I swear it was like it used to be. You skip your discards.
It did. Like this is the original wording. It says there's no limit to your hand size, and then for a period of time, there it said you skip your discard step. But discard step was the last point to do something at one point in time. So.
Okay, roger that. All right. So I'm Library of Langing.
You mean Sylvan Library?
Yeah, or Sylvan. Yeah, got me all mixed up. Okay, I'm gonna grab that card. I'm gonna play a Demonic Tutor. Go to 17.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play before. I'm gonna just be shuffling. I'm gonna play City of Brass, and then that's my last step for the turn.
Okay. Alright, so I will untap. Upkeep, activate the land tax.
Okay.
Plains. Forest. Mountain.
Alright. That seems like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, I count all 5? Yeah, you had Island before, yeah.
Draw for turn. I will play a mountain. Cast Winds of Change.
In response, I'm going to Ancestral myself.
Sure.
So, 1, 2, 3. And then,
How many cards do you have now?
now I have 5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10. So I'll shuffle in 10 and draw 10. You shuffle in 5 and draw 5.
Half is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that second land tax, that was pretty handy. I bet you were a little bummed at first, huh?
I kind of expected it to happen, so.
Oh, yeah.
One,
People are pretty mean to land tax.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I will play a pearl
Okay.
and a jet. And a lotus. And a Fellwar stone.
Nice.
I'm going to sack the lotus for blue. I'm going to ancestral myself with
Alright.
2 blue floating. 1, 2, 3. And I'll go. With the 2 blue, I will cast Armageddon.
It's good.
And I will say go. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Alright.
7 cards.
Get 3. I guess I'll take that. I'm gonna play a 7 cards, you said?
Correct.
A Lotus, a Jet, and then I'm gonna play a Tropical Island and a Fast Block.
Okay.
And then I'll play an extra land, go to 16.
Alrighty.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep land tax.
Do it.
Plains. Forest. Mountain. Draw for turn. I will play a land for the turn. And cast a Sylvan Library.
Nice.
And cards in hand?
Just one?
When's it change? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool.
So I get 8 and you get 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll put down another Library of Lang and say go.
Alright. Play Taiga?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep land tax. Islands. Plains. Plains. Draw, and then 2 for the library. I'll pay 4. I go to 13. Ivory Tower.
Great.
Plains. Soul Ring. Demonic Tutor. Is that alright?
Yeah. Go ahead. I mean, just playing with yourself, so do your thing, man.
And I will play a second Ivory Tower.
Great.
And I will say go.
Alright, I'm gonna pay 8. Go to 8. Go ahead.
That's all you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Trigger the 2 towers and then trigger the land tax. So I will tax. Mountain. Plains. Plains. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cards, so I gain 14 life. Okay. And then draw 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 8. I'm back down to 19. You have how many cards in your hand?
4.
Okay. Mountain. Land's Edge.
Sure.
Throw 4 lanes at your head.
Yeah, that's it. I've only got... Alright.
Thanks. This is Paladin Magic, so it's based with EC, and then there is some additional changes. So let me bring it up on the screen for you. So you take EC, and then you take away Mind Twist, Library of Alexandria, and Strip Mine, and then restrict Factory, Shop, Tabernacle, and Maze of Ith, and that's how we get Paladin Magic. So. Yeah, this deck is pretty cool. It's fun. I don't. I haven't played this in a while, and then like I haven't played a version of this deck in quite some time. Like I haven't played it on stream at all. I played something similar to this way back before, like we're talking in like 1996, but it's one of those things. So. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of discarding cards when it comes to my opponent making me discard them at random or whatever. When it comes to Paladin Magic, I am a big proponent of restricting Hymn to Torok. In the event on Saturday, there were 15 decks that were running Hymn to Torok. 14 of them had multiples. One was a singleton deck that only had one. So 13 decks were running all four. One deck was running 3 instead of 4 for some reason, and then one deck was a singleton deck, so it was only running one Hymn to Torok. But I did not want to lose to him or to Blood Moon on Saturday, hence the reason I chose to only go 2 colors and have all the basic lands that I did. So.
Sorry, I'm going first.
No, you're fine. Sorry, I'm just talking to chat.
No, I looked at my cards. I mean, I meant to say I was going first. But
No, that's fine.
I gotta get the door one sec.
Okay. Six and 1, yeah. And the one loss, I had my opponent down to 1 in game 3, and couldn't finish him off, and lost in orb flips. So yeah, I had a good time.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. You're keeping?
Yes.
I am keeping also.
All right. Island Ivory Tower. Go ahead. I wish I was going second, but.
Yeah. Okay. Plains. Land tax. Emerald. Library of Lang. Go ahead.
Alright, game 1. 5 cards.
Okay.
21. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Rainbow Veil.
I knew it. Gosh, you were drawing just aces, man.
I will play the Chaos Orb.
Great.
You have 6 cards, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright.
During your upkeep, you've got your trigger on the stack. Okay. After your trigger resolves, you gain your 2, and then I'm going to activate the Chaos Orb on your Ivory Tower, and we're going to use my Library of Lang.
Okay.
I missed.
No way.
Yeah, I missed. All right. Yeah. So you'll get this tapped at the end of your turn.
Right. Alright. Draw. Oh, yeah. Gain 2. 23.
Yeah, so you're at 23.
Mechanic Island, Howling Mine.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, so end step you get the Rainbow Veil. Untap. Upkeep. I will tax. Let me look at my hand real quick. Okay. So we'll go forest, mountain, plains. And you have how many cards in your hand?
I got 5.
Okay. Okay, and then I will draw 1, 2. I will play a plains and a soul ring, and I'm going to disenchant your tower.
Tower's dead.
And you can go.
Alright. Untap the veil for me, please.
Yeah.
1, 2. And some of us got it tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of us don't. Actually, I'll tap this one. How am I?
Sure.
Okay.
Did you didn't tap the veil though, correct?
No, veil's just chilling.
Okay. All right. Untap. 2 lands, so I will tax. Plains. Forest Island. All right, and I'll draw 3.
3.
1, 2, 3. I will
4
play.
cards. 4 cards.
Okay, I'll play a
Yes.
Felwar Stone, and then I will cast an Armageddon. Uh, 9 cards. Go ahead.
Draw 3. Emerald Taiga.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Tax. 1, 2, 3. And I'll draw 3 for my turn. 1, 2, 3. I will play a plains. I'm going to disenchant your pearl. And I will say go.
Cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Alright, Cedar Brass.
Sure.
Sylvan Library.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Tax. One. That's it. Just the plains. I'll play a Pearl. Oh, let's see. Twister.
Time Twister?
Yeah. Is that alright?
I'll bolt you.
Okay.
Go to,
I'm at 17.
go to 22.
Oh, and you go to 22. Alright. I have not played a land.
This is a super boring deck to play against.
Yeah, it's all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Just a lot of shuffling.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat, man. But
Right. Sapphire, Jet,
okay.
Lotus.
Yeah, got it.
Sack the Lotus for red. Use one of it for an ivory tower. And then,
Again?
So got 2 red. We'll go with a Blood Moon.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna scoop.
Okay.
That's the one thing my deck can't deal with. And I knew you were gonna put it in, so there's just like, yeah. You drew really well, man.
I did. I did. I mean, I drew lots of extra cards too, but yeah, I definitely drew well.
Well, you drew the. It didn't matter, like, just getting the land tax both games.
Sure.
Opening hand.
Sure.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
And then the double land tax is like, but
Yeah.
here's what it is.
So game one, I kept plains and 2 land taxes, and that was it. I didn't have any other lands. So with you blowing up the 1 land tax, okay, all right, that sucked. But I figured that if it goes away, then I get to tax anyway, and fix my mana. So
Yeah, I couldn't draw like fast mana to save my life.
Mhm.
Really. I mean, I drew a little bit, but like late, you know.
right.
Yeah, but no, that was like super frustrating. And you had how many Armageddons are you running?
2, 1 in the main, 1 in the sideboard. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you drew your 1 get in the first game.
yeah, I drew the 1 Geddon, but then shuffled it back in, and then drew it again. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure if you were like running some crazy variant with like 4 Geddons. Then it's like, all right, you drew Geddon, but
yeah.
it was just pure checkmate, carnage. Yeah, and then my sideboard doesn't work against your deck at all because you have Blood Moon.
Because of what?
Yeah, because you have Blood Moon.
Oh, okay. What did you board in against me?
I didn't board in a single card.
Oh, okay. I have Blood Moon in the main deck also.
I figured, yeah. Yeah, I haven't quite figured. So this is like kind of the greedy version of my deck,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like recursive burn is what it's supposed to do, but all I was drawing was burn and no recursion.
Oh, I got you. So
like,
yeah, it was the wrong half problem.
Uh,
Where you draw the wrong half of the deck. Whereas where I was drawing everything I needed. So
yeah. But no, I mean I got like a 2 to the first game.
Mhm.
It's just you get ended, so move off that. But whatever. Do you want to play another one?
Sure. Just let me take all the sideboard stuff out. And then we'll switch this up so that they know that it's bonus magic and not a regular.
Yeah, I don't really know how I can play this deck in the presence of Blood Moons.
Yeah, so again, well, I'm sure you heard me tell chat. On Saturday, I did not want to lose to Blood Moon, and I didn't want to lose to him to Torok. So, like in my sideboard, I had 4 Psychic Purges. And I wanted to make sure that my deck was low enough to the ground where I can weasel my way into wins even if I get my hand ripped apart. So I played against somebody rocking him to Torok in 4 rounds, and 3 of those 4 times I hit them with a Psychic Purge when they made me discard. So
nice. I just don't like Underground Dreams. I can deal with it. The hymns I can. You have to build more resiliency into your deck, which is annoying. But Ancestral is annoying, right?
Right.
Like it's not, to me. It's not that much. I mean, you can have 4 of them, but I don't know. It's not fun, but it's there's other cards like that are unfair.
Yeah.
But there's yeah, I don't know. It's just yeah, hymns are annoying, but but I think you can build around them kind of. Blood Moon is really oppressive if you get really greedy, and this is like the greediest deck I've ever played.
Right. It's like you saw. It's like I'm playing all 5 colors, but I've got land tax and I've got tons of basic lands.
Well, how many planes are you running?
5.
And you were drawing them, opening? Alright. I feel super cheating. Okay. Alright, I got I'm going to keep. I'll go first if that's okay. Alright.
Yeah, I'm good.
Keep?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to drop a Fast Bond, Ruby, and Taiga.
Okay, so go to 19. Alright, so I will draw Plains, Ruby, Felwar Stone,
okay,
and then I'll Ancestral myself.
Great.
1, 2, 3, and you can go.
I think I just don't like old school Magic. I have a feeling. Alright, Volcanic. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Ivory Tower. Felwar Stone. 6 cards. Go ahead.
Ivory Tower.
Yep.
Go ahead.
How many cards do you have?
3.
Okay. Untap. 6 cards. I'll gain 3. Draw. Ivory Tower.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Bolt you twice.
Okay.
Emerald, go ahead.
All right. Untap. 6 cards. Right. Oh wait, no. I should have only gained 2 last turn. Sorry. All right. So I'll gain 4 this turn. Back up to 20. Draw. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Upkeep, I gain 6. Draw. I'll play a Sapphire and say go.
Alright. Sylvan?
Yep.
And I'll play City Brass. Go ahead.
Okay. Upkeep, I'll gain 6. Draw. Play another tower. Go ahead.
Alright, look at 3. I take 8.
Okay.
Go
Puts you at
to
11.
Go ahead. 4 cards.
Okay. 7 cards. Oh, I will gain 9. 41. Draw. Play an emerald. Go ahead.
Alright, look at 3. Just take 1. Alright, I play a Tundra.
Uh-huh.
And then I will cast Wheel of Fortune.
Sure. Felden's Cane, Chaos Orb, Wrath of God, 2 Swords of Plowshares, Island, and City of Brass.
Alright, I got these 3. I'm just going to discard them.
Yep.
There's so much burn. It's like ridiculous. Alright, I'll play an Ivory Tower.
Okay.
6 cards, go ahead.
Okay. End step. Or, sorry, upkeep, I gain 9. Alright, I'm up to 50. I'll draw. I'll play a Sylvan Library.
Sure.
And Time Walk.
Do it.
Alright, so 6 cards. Untap. Upkeep 2, 4, 6 life. Draw 1, 2, 3, and keep them all. So I'll pay 8. 1, Land's Edge.
Okay.
Shoot you for 8.
Alright, go to 3.
Winds of Change. I've got 3 cards.
Great. I drew like 5 lands, a Lotus, and a Sylvan. So hilariously bad.
One, 2, 3. I'll play a land for turn and land tax. And you can go.
What is this voodoo?
Wow.
Like, that's seriously like the... I mean, it might all get turned around on the Sylvan, like, but...
Yeah.
That is like some serious voodoo, man. Oh, by the way, I gained 2, sorry.
Sure.
5.
You're at 5.
But, okay. Yeah, now I'm like totally screwed. I only got 4 disenchants in here in my deck, so I don't know what to do about that. But that's okay. Okay. You have what? 1 card in hand? 2 cards?
I have 1 card in hand, but I'm going to activate the land tax to get 3 lands and kill you.
Well, good luck with that. You're never going to get a turn again.
Oh, yeah?
God willing. Alright. I'm just going to take 2 cards, go to 1.
Okay.
Alright. Pearl. And Howling Mine. And then Time Walk.
Okay. How many cards do you have?
5.
5. Okay, so you gain 1.
Go to 2.
Yeah.
And then look at 4.
Put 2 back.
Well, I gotta figure it out. Yeah, I'll keep those 2. Alright, so I'm going to Howling Mine. Then I'm gonna Regrowth Time Walk, and then Time Walk.
Okay. How many cards do you have now?
I got 5.
5. Okay.
Alright, so I go up to
3.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, just pure garbage. Alright, I'll grab those 3, put those ones back. I'm gonna play that, and then I'm going to I'm gonna pay 2 for a Chaos Orb,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use it on your Land's Edge.
Land's Edge? Sure.
Yeah. Alright. Hit.
Nice.
Alright, Land's Edge is gone, and then gonna Brain Geyser myself for let's see, I'll play land for 3.
You played a land, so if you're playing another one, you're taking a point.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll bring it myself for 2.
Okay.
And Soul Ring. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. I will activate the land tax. 1,
Still no disenchant.
2, 3.
3, 6, 5, 10.
So that brings me up to 4 cards.
17 plus 6.
Okay. So we'll draw for turn for the 2 Howling Mines and then 2 for the Sylvan Library. And I'll just pay 8 and keep them all. I don't even have to look at them.
Okay.
And you're at 3?
Yeah.
And you're tapped out?
I got a City of Brass and a Soul Ring.
Okay. So regrowth on the Land's Edge?
Sure.
Recast it?
Yeah. I mean, I can't. I don't know what else I can. I don't know. Maybe my deck's just bad, but.
I don't know. What's your win condition? Just the burn?
Just burn, yeah.
Yeah.
But I have 4 disenchants. That's where I was just.
Yeah, you weren't drawing disenchants, and I had lots of things for you to target with the disenchant.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. Yeah, and the bottom 16 cards I had all, or 19 cards I had all 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Here's what it is.
All right. Well, thank you for the games. I mean, your deck seems all right. I think you'll do fine. You know, obviously you're not going to be playing against people with freaking main deck ivory towers all day long. So
the ivory towers are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Those don't bother me at all. It's just I gotta be able to. I don't know, man. I gotta like draw a mana drain at a critical point or disenchants or something. That's all. Because like you have like a bunch of combo pieces, and if I just take one out, then in theory I should be able to overcome a lot of it.
Right.
Although I am making you draw more cards, which makes your combo pieces come more likely, so
Correct.
it's like kind of a wash.
Mm-hmm.
But I should be able to disrupt you like a turn or 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which should be enough, but I don't know. Just not. Maybe I'm just bad at piloting this deck. Probably the case.
So the one card that I kept was a Demonic Tutor. So the intention was to Demonic Tutor for the regrowth and then regrow the Land's Edge that way. But I drew the regrowth, so obviously that made it that much easier. I didn't have to go through all the tricks.
Right.
All right.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Well, thank you for the games. I appreciate it, and good luck.
GG. Sorry for my belly aching. Welcome to Magic.
No, it's all good. It happens, man. You know.
Yeah.
you know, nobody likes to get, you know, to get stomped on, especially in the first round. So,
Yeah.
all right, take care.
We'll take to the games. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the tournament. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Oh yeah, we'll see. Bye.
All right, bye. Well, we did it, chat. We won. So yeah, apparently my deck is a little boring to play against, but here's what we're running. This is Tax Tower. So much named after land tax and Ivory Tower, which was huge there. So what I did there is, I mean, he had Howling Mines to make me draw extra cards too. So I was able to get combo pieces pretty often and whatnot. Now he doesn't run any creatures, so I had a bunch of duds in my deck with in the main deck with the Abyss and the Source of Plowshares and the Moat and the Wrath, but I wasn't quite sure what he had going on, so I boarded out some of that stuff, but I didn't have enough to board in. You know, to make it so that it was good. So what I ended up doing was boarding in the 2 Avoid Fates and the Blood Moon and the Armageddon, so that I had 2 Blood Moons, 2 Armageddons, and then 2 Avoid Fates as well. And a lot of decks are going to scoop 2 Blood Moon, and Armageddon is a pretty brutal card as well. So that's what this deck is. I'm expecting a bunch of my games to go fairly long, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I appreciate everybody joining the stream. This is my regularly scheduled stream. I stream 3 rounds of Old School Magic every single Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So you can join me for my regularly scheduled stream. Don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. Now, coming up this Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, I will be streaming the finals of the Alpha 40 Monthly League, and it is the September finals, and it should be a good time. So Alpha 40 is a format that, as I'm sure you can gather from the name, it's Alpha cards and 40 card decks minimum, and it goes by the Alpha rules. So it is pretty fun to watch, and there's some really cool cards in those decks. If you want to find out more information about Paladin Magic or the Northern Paladins, you can go northernpaladins.com. There's all kinds of information there regarding Paladin Magic, the Alpha 40 League, and the Revised 40 League as well. So with that, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to get a refill on my drink, and I will be back in a few moments. So please stick around. Welcome back, everybody. It looks like there's one match still that needs to be reported, but they're in turns right now because time was already called. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And let's take a look at what I'm running today. This is the Tax Tower deck that I'm running. Its win condition is Land's Edge in the upper right hand corner. It says it's a world enchantment. Discard a card. If it was a land card, it deals 2 damage to target player or planeswalker. Not that planeswalkers matter in old school, but anyway. Any player can activate this ability. So the object is to get critical mass with having a bunch of cards in hand with land tax and gaining life with Ivory Tower and not having to discard because of Library Land, gaining extra life, drawing more cards with Sylvan Library, shuffling cards in and drawing with Winds of Change, because Winds of Change is 1 red. Each player shuffles their hand into their library and draws that many cards. So when I got 6 land in hands and I don't have a Land's Edge to do anything with, then if I've got a 10 card hand or whatever, I cast Winds of Change and shuffle in and draw 10 new cards. And then that makes it so that I can land tax over and over again by shuffling the lands back in and drawing more cards. So I've got some built-in fail-safes against creatures with the Abyss, Moat, and Wrath of God, and then 3 copies of Swords of Plowshares to get rid of those creatures permanently. I've got land destruction and hate with Blood Moon and Armageddon. Blood Moon turns all non-basic lands into mountains. So because of the fact that I have, what do I got? 1, 2, 3. I've got 11 basic lands, which is many more than most decks are running, unless they're monocolor. So I shouldn't have any issues operating under a Blood Moon where some of my opponents might have trouble with that. I can deal with enchantments and artifacts in the main deck with the disenchants, and then I can always go with a reset button with balance if I need to. I can get back anything that goes to the graveyard with regrowth. And then splashing for the blue power because it's just that damn good. And then out of the sideboard here, we've got a 4th Disenchant, 1 copy of Divine Offering, 3 copies of Red Elemental Blast, 2 copies of Sleight of Mind. What Sleight of Mind is there for, because it changes all instances of 1 color word on a card. It's there for Gloom mostly, so I would slight a Gloom so that instead of all white spells and enchantments costing 3 more to play or activate, I would slight it to black and give them the hard time instead of me. Avoid Fate counters target instant or enchantment that targets a permanent I control. That is pretty good in saving my combo pieces. City in a Bottle to deal with all Arabian Nights cards. Another copy of Blood Moon and Armageddon. Another copy of the Abyss and another copy of Wrath of God. And a 4th Swords of Plowshares as well. So that I can deal with pretty much a lot of the decks that are in the Tuesday Night Gauntlet are creature-based. Not all of them, as you can tell from my previous round opponent. He was running something that didn't have many creatures in it, but it did have a bunch of burn. And his plan was to play as many lands as possible with something like Fast Bond, and then draw a bunch of cards with the Howling Mine and the Sylvan Library, and then burn out his opponent. So one thing against burn decks is that the Ivory Towers are huge, because at the beginning of your upkeep you gain a life for each card in your hand more than 4. So if I can amass a whole bunch of cards, or I can use the stack to my advantage, I can, with a land tax on the table, put the tower on the stack, then the land tax on the stack. Last in, first out. I search for 3, and then the tower will count how many cards I have. And if I can gain extra life against against a red deck, every time that you activate a tower, basically it's like negating one spell in their deck. So if you gain 3 life, that negates the lightning bolts, and you do that multiple times, and then they're not going to have enough burn to actually win the game or a match. So that was that. So this is my regularly scheduled stream. You can join me each week, every single Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. It is a tournament with 50-minute rounds, so sometimes there's a little bit of downtime. I try to fill the downtime as best as possible with other things other than just you have to listen to me talk the whole time. Turn on those notifications. Don't forget to follow. And then you'll know when I go live. And then so you'll get a reminder that I'm going live this Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern, I will be broadcasting the Alpha 40 Monthly League Finals. 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago or so, we did the finals for August. The September League got done a lot quicker than the August League did. So we're going to have the September finals on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. So that should be a good time. And then my friend Drew Epstein will be joining me as well, as he has for the last 2 Alpha 40 streams. When it comes to Paladin Magic that we play in the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, or anything else related to the Northern Paladins, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about them, you can go to their website, northernpaladins.com, and there's all kinds of information regarding Paladin Magic, the Alpha 40 League, Revised 40, and they even do Paladin Magic Leagues as well that aren't just on Tuesday nights. So, once again, this is the Tax Tower deck that we are running today, and we are... we are 1-0. We won our match, and it was against a burn deck, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue when it comes to burn decks, because I have the Ivory Towers and I have ways to gain life, but doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work out in my favor all the time. So here's the sideboard, and we've got just some cards that help against things that might give me some trouble. I think a Void Fate is going to be pretty awesome for me. I don't know, but a lot of people don't expect a Void Fate. They might expect Red Elemental Blast or Blue Elemental Blast or whatever, but a Void Fate is just one of those cards that a lot of people don't expect. And it says counter target instant or enchantment that targets a permanent you control. So it can just stop so many things. But mostly it's going to stop things from blowing up my combo pieces. So that's where we're at with that. So I'm hoping everybody's having a good night. What's your favorite old school format? Oh, okay. So that's a loaded question. I think that all of the old school formats have pluses and minuses. I do like playing Paladin Magic, but I do like also playing Strip Mines and Library of Alexandria and Mind Twist from time to time. I really like 4-strip formats. There's a dynamic to the 4-strip formats that it makes it more interesting to build mana bases, because you have to take into account Strip Mines and Mishra's Factories, and being able to cast your spells. Swedish banned and restricted list, I don't mind. The Swedish reprint policy, I'm against, because for those who are not aware, the Swedish reprint policy is that no reprints are allowed. You can use anything from Alpha, Beta, and Unlimited, and then from the expansions. So it can be Arabian Nights, Legends, and the Dark, and Antiquities. No foreign cards, no reprints whatsoever. So that means that you have to have unlimited dual lands or beta or alpha dual lands. No collector's edition reprints either. I don't think that it's it's inviting to have new players to go with the Swedish reprint policy, but I do like the Swedish banned and restricted list. And the reason being is that it doesn't allow fallen empires either. Swedish rules don't have mana burn, which is weird. We have mana burn in the U.S., but they don't have it in Sweden. That's a thing. I like having mana burn. I think it's a pretty cool thing. Suchi is a really, really good card in Swedish old school because of the fact that there's no mana burn. You don't have to worry about taking damage when it dies. But Swedish is really, really fun. Eternal Central is really, really fun as well. Now, if I'm playing Atlantic, my biggest thing with Atlantic is 4 shops. And it's not that I think that there needs to be 4 strip mines. I just think shops should be restricted in Atlantic. That's all. So that's just my opinion. And if you look at the last couple of big events that were Atlantic, you'll see that there are a huge number of shops players, it puts up good results. I have access to 4 shops, so it's not like I have to worry about not being able to play the card. I don't like losing to it because it's just so fast, and in Atlantic it's so difficult to deal with. At least in Eternal Central, if there are 4 shops, you still have 4 strip mines to help out, but that means that the shops deck also gets to use 4 strip mines. So if Swedish had mana burn, I think it would be perfect. I get why they have no foreign black border and reprints for the time that format was created, but it definitely didn't age well with how the values of everything have exploded. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. In Swedish, they do allow certain reprints. They will allow Summer Magic. So for those not familiar with Summer Magic, that is the misprinted revised cards. The rationale behind that is with Swedish old school, they want to recreate the scarcity and that chase of getting the cards. And I kind of understand that. They think that the chase isn't the same when it comes to, say, collector's edition or foreign black bordered and things of that nature. But again, yeah, just like you said, it does it does hurt that I spent $7,700 or something like that to get my power. I believe it was something along those lines. Where if I had $7,700, I might be able to get a Lotus if it was unlimited right now, and then I wouldn't have any other power. And then I've got my collector's edition dual lands and a bunch of collector's edition cards in my collection, and the exception is my for the expensive card, my Chaos Orb. But I wanted a battle-tested Chaos Orb, so that's why I started with Unlimited and went to Beta. But that's just me. I don't begrudge anybody who plays Alpha or Beta or Unlimited. I like the black borders. I think they look cooler. I have gotten rid of some Unlimited cards to get foreign black bordered versions of those cards, because to me a black bordered version just looks better. And to me, going from Unlimited to, say, German Revised is an upgrade. But when the Swedish rules came out, I bought 4 Alpha Moxes for $1,200. Yeah. So I spent $1,700 on just my on my Moxen. So I got 5 Moxen for $1,700, and they were collector's edition. I spent $2,000 on my Lotus. And then like $5 to $550 each on the 3 pieces of blue power. So whatever that math turns into. Maybe I wasn't even at 7,700, something like that. So, but with the amount of money that I spent on my power, I would not be able to buy a Lotus today, or I'd have a very difficult time buying a Lotus today. And I've only been playing old school for like 18 months, and I like the collector's edition. They are definitely a more affordable choice when it comes to getting into old school. And I've got 40 collector's edition dual lands as well, and they just look super sweet. And I do have some beta cards here and there. Like one of my libraries of Lang, in my deck is beta. And then I don't want to put all that money in, but we'll see what happens. Oh, looks like, yeah, unlimited to foreign blackboard. Hey, but that's just my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion, and you're entitled to yours, and you're entitled to think that that my opinion isn't valid. So looks like I've got an opponent. So hey, how's it going?
Hey, nice to see you again, Rich.
Hey. So you won your first round?
I did, yeah. Both 1-0.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So I bored my opponent to death. But here's what it is. Ooh, gotta make a quick change.
Did
there
you
we
go 2-0?
Yeah, 2-0. Yep.
Nice.
So. Yeah, I didn't even hear that it. Maybe it didn't say that I had a pairing for round 2. But here we are, checking in. Let me. All right. Do you mind putting question mark widescreen in your browser and refreshing? Maybe? Here we go. Oh, nothing? Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Sorry, what was the problem?
No, I was hoping that your camera was going to switch to widescreen, but apparently it wasn't. So that's okay. Want to choose even or odd?
Yeah, I'll take even.
It is odd. It is a 1, but you can play first anyway.
Okay.
I'm in just that kind of mood. All right, so
Thank you.
I gotta make a quick adjustment on the stream so that we can see a bit more of what you got going on.
Here, can I?
Because it's set up for widescreen. That's all. Here we go. That should be good. Okay, so you get to go first. Good luck, sir.
Alrighty, thank you. I'll keep this hand.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, I'll play Tropical Island and pass.
Okay. Now you're frozen. I'll wait. Oh, there you are. Okay, draw. Plains. Land tax.
That's good.
Pearl. Library of Lang.
Yep.
4 cards. Go ahead.
Alright, draw. Let's go. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll activate land tax.
Yep.
Island. Plains. Forest. And I will draw for turn. And I will play an island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Go ahead.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to play an island. And I will boomerang the land tax.
Sure.
Go ahead.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Draw for turn. Recast the land tax.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead.
Play a forest, play Urnum.
Okay.
Pass.
End step. Swords of the Urnum.
Yep. 24.
Untap. Upkeep. Activate the land tax. Mountain. Plains. Swamp. Draw for turn. Ivory Tower. Go ahead.
Alright, untap, draw. Let's play an island and pass.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. I'll put the tower on the stack, and then I'll put the land tax on the stack. So I
Yep.
will tax. Mountain. Plains. Plains. Alright, tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards. Alright, so everything above 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 life. I will gain. I will draw for my turn. I will... Cards in hand?
We have 4 cards.
4 cards. Okay. I'll cast a Lotus.
Yep.
I will play a Plains. And I will cast a Moat.
Yep.
And I will sack the Lotus for red. For Land's Edge.
Yep. Yeah.
And go ahead.
Wow. That is beautiful. Alright, I'll draw. Play a land and play an air elemental.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Tower tax. So I'll tax. Plains. Forest. Just these two. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gain 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I'm at 24 here.
Yep. And you can go.
Alright, untap, draw. Go to combat.
Sure.
Hit you for 4.
Okay. I'm at 33.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. City of Brass. Oh, I should have gained life from my 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 life. My fault. Alright. City of Brass. Sylvan Library. And you can go.
Alright, untap, draw. Combat, swing for 4.
Okay.
Alright, and then play an Urnum Gin.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 for turn, 2 for the Sylvan. I will. I'll pay
Draw
8.
them, obviously.
Yep.
Yep.
6.
Yeah, Sylvan's a nice one when you're at 38 life.
Yeah. I'll tap the Pearl for a Soul Ring. Soul Ring for a Felwar Stone.
Yep.
And I will say go.
Alright. Swing for 4.
Okay.
Second main phase. I'll play a land, Teleria, and then Vesuvian Doppelganger.
Sure.
My air elemental. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Ivory Tower on the stack and Plan Tax on the stack. I'm going to. Yeah, no, nothing. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll gain 9. All right, and then draw 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 8. And I will cast a Felden's Cane.
That resolves.
Okay, and you can go.
Untap. Draw. Combat hit you for 8.
Okay. 27.
And then I will play a Birds of Paradise and pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep with tower and land tax on the stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to discard 10 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands to do 20 damage to you.
Yep.
All right, that brings you down to 4. And then I'm going to activate the Paladin's Cane to shuffle.
Yep.
And then I'm going to tax out 3 lands and then throw them at your head.
Yep, you got it. Good game.
Okay.
Well played. Very nicely done.
Thank you.
Alrighty. How was your tournament on Saturday?
I went 6-1, so I got 4th place.
Wow.
I was pretty happy, obviously, with the result. My one loss, I got my opponent down to 1 and didn't finish him off and lost in Orclips. Yeah.
Yeah, so very close.
Yeah, very, very close. But
How was the stream?
good, good. I mean, I streamed for, 7 hours and 45 minutes or something like that. I averaged, 22 viewers for the entire stream.
Dang, wow,
So
that's very good.
which is really good to maintain,
Yeah.
that many for that long. I peaked at 37 viewers, which is really good. I'm okay with that.
Nice.
So, and lots of people talking in chat, which was nice.
That's fun, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got quite a few cards to sideboard here.
I'm
As you
sure.
can imagine.
I bet you I know one of them.
Mm.
And one of them is something that I'm not going to like. I like the air elementals, though. That was pretty sweet. Not going to lie.
Thank you. Yep.
Twitch chat says they are jealous of your Ernies.
Thanks, chat.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. That was a decisive game 1. Let's see what happens here in game number 2.
Yeah. You're gonna play or draw?
I'll play.
All right. Good luck.
I'll keep this one.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Let's go forest and pass.
Okay. I'll draw. Plains Ivory Tower. Go ahead.
We will crumble that.
What's going on? Oh, you're crumbling it?
Crumble.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, your camera froze for a minute there.
Alright, and then go to my turn, untap, draw. Okay. Let's regrowth crumble.
Sure.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. Plateau. Go ahead.
Island. And pass.
Draw. Sapphire. Jet. Moat.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright, draw. Island, pass.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Let's go. Let's crumble your Mox Jet.
Okay.
Pass.
Draw. Mountain. Time Walk.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw. Swamp. Abyss.
I'll counterspell that.
Red Blast.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Mishra's Factory.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Play Tranquility.
That's a card.
And activate Factory and swing for 2.
Okay. 19.
Pass.
Draw. Go ahead.
Tap out for an air elemental.
Okay.
Pass.
Draw. Felwerstone.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap, draw. Go to combat.
Sure.
Let's activate this and go to attacks. Swing for 6.
I'll take it. I'm at 13.
Okay. play an energy flux.
Okay.
And pass.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll pay for the Felwar Stone. And get rid of the Mox.
Sure.
Draw. Go ahead.
Alright, untap. Draw. Play land. I just realized I was worried about the Mind Twist. That's why I got the Jet, but then I just realized no Mind Twist.
Yeah, there's no Mind Twist in this format.
So I'll activate the factory and try to swing for 6.
Alright, I'm gonna Swords the Air Elemental.
Okay. 24. And I will pass.
Alright, so I'm at 11 from the factory. End step, disenchant on the energy flux.
Alright.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to cast Winds of Change. I have 3 cards.
Blue Blast.
Okay. You're frozen, so I can't see anything. Okay. There you go. And you can go.
Activate my factory.
Sure.
Swing for 2.
Alright, I go to 9.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Demonic Tutor.
I'll mana drain that.
Okay. Island. Go ahead.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. Draw. Main phase 2 mana.
Yep.
I'll play a land. Activate factory twice and swing for 2.
Okay. I'm at 7. How many
Pass.
cards are in your hand?
3 cards.
Okay. Untap. Your camera's frozen again.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you see now?
Yeah, it just keeps on freezing. Are you hooked up to Wi-Fi and not hardwired? Is that what's up?
No, I'm hardwired. Yeah,
Yeah.
should be working.
Okay. Draw for turn. Ancestral myself.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
Alright, untap, draw. Activate factory, swing for 2.
Alright, I'm at 5.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. Emerald. Felden's Cane.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Alright, untap, draw. Play land.
Mm-hmm.
Let's activate factory and swing for 2.
I'm at 3.
Pass turn.
End step. I'm going to activate the Felden's Cane.
Okay.
And you have how many cards in your
Time
hand?
Twister. 4 cards.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Alright. Activate factory and swing for 2.
I'm at 1.
Play an Azure Drake.
Okay.
Like so. And pass.
Draw. Let's go to the next game.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the reason I asked if you were on Wi-Fi is because of that amount of lag is normally when somebody's hooked up to Wi-Fi and not through LAN.
Yeah, no, I'm plugged in. I'm hardwired.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to do is, before I shuffle up and present, I'm going to leave whereby, and why don't you two, and then we'll come back in, okay?
All right.
Let's see what happens. See if that does any better. Yeah, I'll play first.
Okay.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
I'll mulligan.
I'll keep this hand.
I'll take that 4 from your life total, bring you back down to 20. All right, I'll keep this. And I'll put this on the bottom. All right, so plains, land tax. Go ahead.
That's a good one. Draw. City of Brass, pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Pass the turn.
Yep, draw. Okay. I will pass the turn.
Okay.
Discarding this. Go ahead.
Okay. Discarding 9. All right. Draw. Ivory Tower. Go ahead.
End of turn. I will pay 1 life and crumble the ivory tower.
Okay. So I go up to 21 and you are at 19.
Yep. 1 tap. Draw. How many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 cards. Okay, so I'll play a tropical island, pay 1 life, and boomerang the land tax.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Plains. Land tax. Go.
Calaria. Ice Storm your planes. Pay 1. Go ahead.
Okay. So you're at 17. Untap. Upkeep. Land tax.
Yep.
I'm just waiting for your camera to not freeze. I'm not sure if you can still see me or what. So.
I can see you, yeah,
Okay.
you're fine.
Forest. Plains. Mountain. Draw for turn. 9 cards. Islands. Emerald. 7 cards. Go ahead.
I'll play an island, and I'll play an Urnum Jin, pay 1 life, 16.
Okay.
Pass.
And how many cards do you have?
3 cards.
End step, I'll Swords the Urnum. Bring you back up to 20. Untap. Upkeep. Tax.
Okay.
Mountain. Plains. Forest. Draw for turn. Play mountain. Move to my end step.
Yep.
I'll discard a forest and a plains, down to 7 cards. Go ahead.
Alright, draw. Pass turn.
Upkeep. Tax.
Yep.
Swamp. Plains.
Okay, just 2?
Just 2.
Gotcha.
Draw for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. Pearl. Plains. Move to my end step.
Yeah.
I will discard a plains. Go ahead.
Alright. Draw. Let's go 3 mana for a Serendip.
Sure.
Pass.
Draw.
I'm sorry, ugly revised Serendip.
That's
but
fine.
It is what it is.
Swamp. Abyss.
Yep. That's a good one.
Go ahead. So you take 1 and sack your dude
Yep.
to 19.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead. 7
I
cards.
do like the added black for Abyss. That's pretty potent. Draw. We'll go Tranquility.
Sure.
Good.
Sorry, your stream stopped again.
Are you blinking out?
Okay.
Okay.
How many cards do you have?
5.
Okay. Draw. Ruby. Land tax. Go ahead.
All right, let's How many cards in your hand? 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
Okay. I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Land. Energy flux.
Sure.
Go ahead.
End step. Disenchant.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Pass turn.
Draw. Forest. Go ahead.
Play land. Earn Ungen.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Cards.
I am at 5 cards.
Okay. Draw. Planes. Go ahead.
Alright, so untap, draw. Combat.
Yep.
4.
Sure. I'll take it.
Play a Sylvan Library.
Okay.
Pass.
End step. I'm going to ancestral myself.
How many cards in hand now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 cards. I'll counterspell that.
I'll red blast your counterspell.
I'll blue blast.
Okay. So the only thing you have on tap now is City of Brass, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Just waiting for the camera to catch up. And how many cards do you have in your hand?
3.
3. All right. And you have 6 lands on the table?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Draw. Go ahead.
Alright, untap. Sylvan Library. 1, 2, 3. I'll just take 1.
Sure.
Go to combat. Try to hit you for 4.
Yep. 13.
And I will pass.
Draw. Five cards.
4 cards.
Okay. Wrath of God.
I'll try to counterspell that.
Red blast your counterspell.
Sure. Earn dice.
Yep. Go ahead.
How many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sure. Untap. Sylvan Library. Draw 1. Play land. And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Alright, Sylvan Library. 1, 2, 3. Birds of Paradise.
Sure.
Pass.
Disenchant your Sylvan.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Pass turn.
Draw. Play another land tax. And I'll say go.
Alright. Draw. Play land. Pass.
Untap. Draw. Sapphire. Go ahead.
Okay, drop a turn. Play land. Pass.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
4 cards.
Okay. Draw. Mountain. Go ahead.
Alright, drop a turn. Land. Go ahead.
Draw. Sylvan Library.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Alright, draw. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 4. I'm at 9.
Yep.
Plateau. Abyss.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Alrighty. We'll sack my bird. Draw for turn. Let's go. Green. 2 blue. Tranquility.
Sure.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Urnum Gem.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Cards in hand.
4.
Untap. Draw. Felwerstone.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay, untap. Draw. Play Soul Ring.
Sure.
Go to combat. Swing for 4.
Swords in.
Try to counterspell that.
Red Blast.
Response to Red Blast. I will Boomerang Urnum.
Okay.
He returns my hand.
Yep.
Counterspell fizzles. We'll play Urnum again.
Sure. Cards in hand.
2 cards. Go ahead.
End step swords.
Ooh, that's a good one. I will. Yep, exile them.
To 23. Untap. Draw.
Round timer ended.
Okay, round timer ended, so I am turn 0. Go ahead, your turn 1.
Alright, untap. Draw. Pass.
Untap. I'm turn 2. Draw. Play a moat.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw.
Your turn 3.
Pass.
Untap. I'm turn 4. Draw. Go ahead. Final turn.
Play Mishra's Factory.
Okay.
Pass.
Alright, so let's go to orb flips.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we do that.
Mm-hmm.
So who goes first here?
It doesn't matter.
Alright, I'll go first.
Sure.
Hit.
Can you leave your orb on the thing? Because of the fact that your camera keeps on lagging, actually,
Oh, sure, yeah.
you said it hit, and then you picked it up, and it's not on there anymore. You know what I mean?
It's not a fluid stream of my video?
No, absolutely not. No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Sorry,
it's-
I had no idea.
Yeah, that's why I kept on telling you there's lag and you keep on freezing. So, okay. I'm not saying that you would cheat me, but it would just you know.
No problem.
All right. Hit.
Okay. Hit.
Okay. Hit.
Hit.
Hang on. There it goes. Hit.
Hit.
Miss. Good game, man.
Oh, I got it? Alright. Good
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Take care.
Yeah, sorry for my quality. I didn't know I was lagging so much.
Yeah, it's actually really bad. So,
Alright.
all right. So,
Yep, thank
yeah,
you.
I don't know what you got connected to your internet or what's going on, but it's all right. It happens, man. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
All right.
Alright, see you next time.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, well, we did not get that one, but that is okay. You're not going to win them all. And so, something that we learned over the weekend, and it just goes to prove right now, is I need to work on flipping my Chaos Orbs, because keep on losing games in orb flips, and keep on missing orb flips over time. So that is definitely not a good thing for me when it comes to playing old school Magic. So let's take a look at today's deck. This is the Tax Tower deck that we are playing, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Well, not really. It's a combo deck. All right, so you use land tax to get a bunch of lands in your hand, Ivory Tower to gain a bunch of life, and then throw the lands at the opponent with Land's Edge. So that's really what it boils down to. Now, that was a pretty brutal game for well, a couple of games. But I mean, I didn't draw anything, which is, again, you know, we discussed that in with the other opponent, is that sometimes you just draw the wrong part of the deck. I mean, that is definitely a part of Magic, that if you draw the wrong part of the deck, that you're not always going to do so well. But, I mean, what you going to do? I mean, variance exists. It is part of the game, and we have to accept it. and then we move on after that. So he was able to Tranquility a couple of different times as basically as a 2-for-1 or 3-for-1, which was bad for me, obviously, but oh, that doesn't come out. But you know, I wasn't really out of it per se. Well, I gotta figure out one more card. What's that other card? But you know, we did what we could do, and it wasn't good enough. And that's the problem with playing a deck that's this slow. It was definitely possible that it's definitely possible that I could have won that game and thus the match had it gone a little bit longer. But 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, I'm missing a card, so I gotta de-sideboard one more card. But you know, it's not unlimited time, so you have to do what needs to be done. And part of the rules, obviously, are trying to get as much done in the space and time that you have. And if you don't have it, oh, there it is, the other abyss. If you don't do it, then is what it is. Call Will McGrand's stat. Oh, okay. I'm not sure why. I'm missing the reference. I know who Will McGrand is, but I'm not sure why you're saying call Will McGrand's stat. Sorry. But yeah, so thank you all for watching. We have one round of Magic left. This is my regularly scheduled stream. Please join me each and every week at 8 p.m. Eastern for 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday night Gauntlet. I play every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Don't forget to follow. Turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. Coming up this Saturday, another special stream at 1 o'clock Eastern. I will be streaming the finals of the September Alpha 40 Monthly League. And that should be a good time. You get to see some really, really old cards, 1993 cards. Each player uses only cards from Alpha, 40 card minimum deck. I'm not sure, I haven't seen the deck list yet, so sometimes people play a few more, 41, 42, 43, or whatnot. But that is at 1 o'clock. And once again, my friend Drew Epstein will be joining me for live commentary on that. If you have questions or would like to learn anything more about Paladin Magic or the Northern Paladins, you can go to northernpaladins.com. You can see all kinds of information there regarding Paladin Magic, the Alpha 40 League, the revised 40 League. There's also Paladin Magic League that is played not on Tuesdays but throughout the month. Hall of Heroes, where the Hall of Heroes is you know, the people who do good in events. So this is the Tax Tower deck that we are running today. It is fun to play. It makes the games go long, but you know, we could end up doing a lot of damage with Land's Edge by discarding a whole bunch of cards to it. So hoping that we can turn this around and we can win that final match of the day. Should be getting a pairing here quickly, so stick around. I'm going to take just a quick break, and I will be back. I'm back. Thanks for waiting around. I appreciate it. All of the matches have been reported, so we should be getting our next round pairings momentarily. So I appreciate everybody sticking around. Yeah, what's the card used in the combo to make damage? Didn't get the name right. Okay, it's called Land's Edge. LAND''S Edge, and it is a world enchantment. It costs red, and a colorless. It's there in the upper right-hand corner. Mine's Italian, so the text isn't all that readable for most people. But yeah, so it's 2 red and a colorless world enchantment. Has the activated ability discard a card, and then if it was a land, deal 2 damage to target player or planeswalker. Not that you have to worry about planeswalkers in old school Magic, but the errata does say so. And then it also says any player may activate this ability. So with a bunch of lands in hand from land taxes, you can throw them at the opponent and then do a bunch of damage. And it does, damage 2 at a time. So it's not like one activation of a COP red can stop it. You need multiple activations of a COP red in order to stop that. So, but yeah, I'm only running 1. It seems like the right number. I don't think that even in that match where things went rather long, I don't think that an additional Land's Edge would have done anything. Granted, I did have a lot of lands in my hand and wasn't doing anything, just spinning my wheels. But I mean, I had a balance and I had another Swords of Plowshares. I didn't. The fact that I had Wrath of God as a 1-for-1 kind of sucked, and I think wasting a Swords on the birds isn't always the best thing. Oh wait, no, I didn't. There was the Abyss. The Abyss is what happened there. So yeah, and he played it smart when he went turn 1 land, and then I went land tax go, and he didn't play another land. For that turn, so I didn't activate the tax. And he waited until he could cast a boomerang and make me replay the tax, which was, it let me tax, but I didn't get any better draws out of that. So let's see if we've got a pairing yet, because Melee hasn't been telling us what's going on. So we got anything for round 3 there? Still nothing yet. Okay, well, I guess. So we'll just, for information regarding the Northern Paladins, Paladin Magic, Alpha 40 or Revised 40, you can go to northernpaladins.com. All kinds of information there on those formats. It is a lot of fun there. And, the Northern Paladins are a good group of people. They both based out of Minnesota. So, yeah, lots of good people there in the Central Time Zone and whatnot. So, again, today's deck is this Tax Tower deck. So, I have 19 lands, and then I have 6 more mana sources that are free, that's 25, and then a Soul Ring is 26, and then 2 Felwar Stones is 26, 27. So that's, just shy of half of my deck is mana sources. And I drew a lot of them. It is going to happen. Obviously, cards like Sylvan Library help, especially if I have a land tax on the table. Sylvan Library is going to be really good, because I can shuffle away cards, get a fresh look at 3 on the following turn. So it's pretty cool. Again, I mean, maybe I should have put some counterspells in the sideboard, like straight up regular counterspells because of Tranquility. But it is what it is. There's nothing you can do. Hindsight's 20/20, and you know what? I could end up playing this exact same list again and not have to worry about Tranquility. Who knows? That's the beauty of Magic and Old School is that you never know what somebody's going to put together. You never know what sideboard cards are going to come together. It's not like Standard or Modern or whatnot, where you know that you need to be prepared for XYZ deck. But Old School it's a brewer's paradise, believe it or not. Even when there are such a limited card pool, that's still a whole bunch of cards. One of the jokes when it comes to Old School is that somebody starts using a card from Legends that a lot of people haven't heard of, and it's that they just spoiled a new card from Legends. But Legends is a huge set, and there are a lot of cards. And while there's the normal cards that people use, there's definitely going to be some cards that people don't use on a regular basis. And when you break out one of those cards, it can be fun, and people like that joke sometimes. But the ones that I'm using are pretty well known, obviously. But maybe Land's Edge isn't something that people who aren't familiar with Old School Magic, they might not be familiar with Land's Edge. But Sylvan Library, Land Tax, Moat. Those are all cards from Legends that people are normally familiar with, and the Abyss as well. And those are all cards that see play in Commander EH as well. So even if you're not a follower of the Old School Magic, you probably have seen those cards in action, or you might even use some of them. I'm pretty excited. I'm actually going to be playing Commander on Saturday. I'm going to build an Old School Commander deck to play against more traditional Commander decks. So that'll be rather interesting. The Old School Commander, you don't have the redundancy like you do in traditional Commander. So the consistency definitely isn't there. You don't have fetch lands, and you don't have all that many ways to shuffle your library. So it's going to be interesting. I'm thinking that I'm going to go Grixis Colors. Probably use like Nicol Bolas as my commander or general or whatnot. If I had a Gwendolyn, I would use Gwendolyn. So before anybody tells me in chat that I should be using Gwendolyn, I was like, I don't have one. She's a $300 card. I don't have $300 right now. So and she's not a high priority card for me at the moment. So that's why I don't have one. But I could use. I do have an Italian Tetsuyo Omizawa, so I could use that as well. Or I could use Solkanar the Swamp King if I were to play Grixis Colors. Other than that, I do have a couple of other cards that I could use but they would be different colors. And I kind of want to play blue. So Ryan is our opponent. Hey Ryan, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not bad at all. Let's adjust the screen. Make you a little bit bigger.
Whew. You're in the 1-in-1 club too?
Yep, yeah, I lost to Nord Flips last round.
Oh no.
It happens. Healing Salve, that's a pretty cool play, man.
Received.
Healing Salve is a good card.
Round timer started.
Well, I don't know about a good card, but it's got pretty cool art.
It's got great art though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready to go whenever you are.
Yeah, I'm just adjusting the screen. I'm streaming our matches, so but my last round opponent didn't have widescreen on his camera, so I had to just make a quick fix real quick.
Adjust everything.
Yeah, so adjusting it on the fly. I want to get as much on screen as possible, as big as possible. Somebody suggested that I turn everything sideways for the stream, and I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I'll try that out one of these Tuesdays.
I'll have to check out what the setup is. I can't remember what it was on the viewer end.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to do high roll?
Sure.
Even or do you want to go even or odd?
Even or odd.
Okay. Which, call it?
Even.
It's odd. But I'm feeling generous. You can play first.
Cool.
Good luck.
Good luck to you. A lot of mulligans today. I'm gonna throw this back.
I'll keep this one. Yeah, so where'd you get the playmat? That's pretty sweet.
I had this one made. I
Oh,
did the art in Photoshop and sent it on fives. So,
gotcha.
pretty reasonable, but no lands.
Wow.
Got a 5. Oh, this is not gonna work. 7. Keep this.
Okay.
Almost. Planes pass.
All right. You bought him 2 cards, right?
Yep. I have 4 in hand.
Planes. Land tax. Go ahead.
Draw. What's the van? Just enchant land tax.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Plateau. Go ahead.
Silver Library. Go ahead.
Draw. Planes. Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep.
Yep.
Activate Silver Library. Take 4 life, keep 2.
Okay. Put you at 16.
Try to catch up a little bit here. What's the mana?
Yep.
Play the Nora off.
Sure.
Play Birds of Paradise. Pass.
Okay. Draw. 2 cards.
2 cards.
Planes. Moat.
Nope. This is good.
Go ahead.
Keep 1. Castle.
Sure.
Activate Castle.
Go right ahead.
Targeting both. Use
Okay.
Nora off.
Yep. Okay.
Swing 1.
Absolutely. 19.
Got it.
Cards in hand.
2.
Untap. Draw. Wins a change. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sounds good. I got 2.
5. I've got 5. So you shuffle in and draw 2 more, and I'll shuffle in and draw 5. Pearl. Land tax. Go ahead.
7. Keep 1.
Yep.
Box Emerald. So,
Swinging 1.
yep.
Okay. 18.
Got it.
2 cards.
2 cards.
Okay. Draw. Go ahead.
7. Keep 1. Birds.
Sure.
So 1.
17.
Go ahead.
Draw. Go.
Should I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Keep one.
Yep.
And play force. And go ahead.
Not attacking.
Oh yeah, I guess
All right. 16. All right. Draw for turn. Land tax. Go ahead.
so keep one. Play. Land leeches.
Sure. It's first strike, correct?
Yep.
Okay. I'll take one. I'm at 15.
You're up.
2/2 with first strike. Okay. Untap. Draw. Disenchant your Sylvan Library.
Okay.
Can barely hear the opponents. I just turned that up a little bit, so I'm hoping that everything's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. Swing 3.
Okay. 12.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Ivory Tower. 5 cards. Go ahead. I need Zernorb.
Draw. Sure do. Swing 3.
Okay, I'm at 9.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. 5 cards. So I gain 1. I'm at 10. Draw. 6 cards. Go ahead.
Just no sneaky strip mines to worry about.
Yeah.
Swing 3.
I'll take it. I'm a 7.
Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll gain 2. I'm at 9. Draw. Wrath of God.
Yeah. That's good.
Go ahead.
Circle protection green. Go ahead.
Sure. Untap. Upkeep. I'm at 6. I gain 2. I'm at 11. Draw. Ivory Tower. Go ahead.
Nox Ruby. Go ahead.
Untap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So I'll gain 2 for each. I go up to 15. Draw for turn. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. I gain 3 for each. I've got 7 cards, so I gain 6. I'm at the 21.
Okay.
Draw. There we go. Lotus. Sack for blue.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm going to use one of it to Ancestral myself.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And then I will cast Time Walk.
Okay.
8 cards. So let's
Yeah, those are
Play
very
a-
sequel.
play a Sapphire. And then I will take my next turn. 7 cards. So I'll gain 3 for each. So I gain 6. So I go up to 27. Draw. And I will play a Ruby.
Yep.
and another tower. And
Okay.
you can go.
Draw. Play Birds of Paradise.
Sure.
And go up.
All right. So 6 cards. So 2, 4, 6 life. So I'm at 33. Draw for turn. City of Brass. Tap for a green. And we'll tap a Plains for a Sylvan Library.
Okay.
And you can go.
Draw. Mox Jet. Go ahead.
Sure. Untap. 5 cards, so I'll gain 3. I'm at 35. Alright. Draw. 1 and then 2 for Sylvan. I'll pay 8 life.
Okay.
So I'm at 27. I will play a Soul Ring.
Okay.
And I will say go. 7 cards.
Rose. Go ahead.
Sure. Untap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. So I'll gain 9. And then draw 1, 2, 3. And I'll pay 8.
Okay.
So I'm at 29. You have 4 lands on the table,
Yep.
and I have 5. Okay. I will cast a Library of Lang,
Okay.
and you can go.
Draw. Go ahead.
Untap. I have 9 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gain 15 life.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 8.
Okay. So curious what the win condition is.
And I will play a Rainbow Veil.
Okay.
And you can go.
Draw. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will discard a coin, Pussy.
Hold on. No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Untap. Upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will gain 21 life.
Cool.
10, 21. Draw 1, 2, 3, and then pay 8. I will play another Rainbow Veil.
Cool.
And I will say go.
Draw. Silver Library.
I'll respond
Okay.
to you casting Sylvan Library.
Sure.
I will tap a Rainbow Veil for white, and another
Okay.
one for red.
Okay.
And I'm going to sword your bird.
Okay.
You can continue. I have a red in my pool. End step, you get both of the rainbow veils. Tap.
Indeed.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Will trigger Ivory Tower, Ivory Tower, Ivory Tower, land tax, land tax. So I'm going to search for 3, then gain a bunch of life.
Okay. That's cool.
1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'm only searching for 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 12 times 3, I gain 36.
Okay.
So 10, 20, 30, 5, 6, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I'm at 85 life.
Okay.
Okay. I'll draw 3 and pay 8. 1, 2, 3. So there's 5 and there we go. You're at 16, huh?
Yep. How many cards you got here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay.
Okay. Red, and white.
Okay.
For Land's Edge.
Yep. Sounds good.
And then I will shoot 8 lands at your head.
Let's do this the right way. So you're going to discard a land and deal me 2 damage.
Yes. Discard to deal 2. Do you have a response?
In response to that, I will turn the land's edge green.
Okay. Then I will respond to the lace. All right. Still responding to the lace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep on going. Yeah.
Close one.
Mm-hmm. It was for a minute. Yeah, Twitch chat says they were not expecting lace and cop cream. So no, neither was I.
Yeah, I would have scooped that a long time ago. I just wanted to see what the win condition was.
Sure, no, that's fine. I get you. I mean, you got to make me win, right?
No, I don't have to.
Oh yeah, this is true. But I mean, gaining life doesn't do anything. It's
Right.
you know, it just stalls the game.
I was to the point where I was like, well, the only way I'm going to win this game is for him to misplay something.
Yeah.
He played it perfectly. shouldn't have to mulligan down 5 cards.
Yeah.
That's magic, baby.
You did have a pretty aggressive draw for the mulligan down to 5, though.
Yeah, and to have the option to try to catch up a little bit, because it seemed like it was becoming very evident that I was going to die all at once, so it didn't really matter what my life total was.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll be on the play. So.
All right. You said you're going to be on the play.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And I'm going to throw this back. For you.
I'll keep.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'll keep this.
Okay.
This doesn't feel very good. Alright. Forest.
Yep.
Lotus. Gem.
Oh. That's a thing. Okay. Draw.
You can't not do it.
Right. Plains, land tax, go.
Okay. Single.
Yep. 16.
Oh well, good.
Untap. Draw. City Brass. I'll go down to 16. I'll cast Demonic Tutor.
Okay.
And you can go after that.
One tap. Go. 5.
I'm at 10.
Go ahead.
How many cards are in your hand?
4.
4. Okay. Untap. Draw. I'll take a point down to 9. Balance.
Okay.
I'll get rid of the planes, and I'll discard 2 cards. Disenchant and land tax.
Alright.
And then I will play a Savannah as my land for the turn, and I will say go.
Sure. I will also place it.
Okay.
And pass.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Soul Ring. Pass.
How many cards?
4.
Draw. Go ahead.
Pizza. I'm gonna regrow engine.
Sure.
Okay.
And draw. Mox Jet. Chaos Orb.
Sounds good.
I'll take a point. Activate my Chaos Orb.
Okay.
I'm at 8. We're going to use my land tax as your soul ring.
Cool.
Hit.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Well, go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Right. Rolling leeches.
Sure. Draw. Swords of Leeches.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Again. Draw. Someone?
Okay, 7.
Cards in it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Okay, go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Another land tax.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Someone?
6.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Fellward Stone.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I need to turn on Divine Offering colors too.
I'll avoid Fate, the Divine Offering.
I will avoid Fate. I'll avoid Fate.
Well,
Wait, no, it doesn't work that way.
it doesn't work that way, and you still have to cast
Yeah.
your Divine Offering. You have no mana available.
Yes.
Continue.
Go. Draw. Someone?
5.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Sylvan Library. Go ahead.
Someone?
Yeah, I'm at 4.
Go ahead, Nora.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. Sylvan. 1, 2, 3. I'll take this. Put those back. I'll go down to 3.
Go ahead.
I'm going to cast a Time Twister.
Yeah, that's good.
Still haven't played a land. I'll play an Ivory Tower, and I will say go.
6. You have 2 on this.
Correct. I'm a 1. Unless you got a Berserker or Giant Growth.
Okay, nothing. Play birds.
Sure.
Play birds. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I'll gain 2. I'm at 3. Draw, and then 2 for Sylvan. I'll take just the 1, since I can't take any more. I'll play Rainbow Veil as my land for the turn.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Cool. That's interesting. Me too.
I will take 2. Bring me down to 1. Inside combat, I'm going to tap the Rainbow Veil for blue. And then I'm going to Sleight of Mind your Birds of Paradise and change all instances of black to green. It means nothing. It just gets the card out of my hand and I don't mana burn.
Yeah, okay. So, how many cards do you have in your hand now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. 11, which means you'll gain. Okay, I think this is okay. This one.
Sure. The artifact next to my Mox Jet is Felwar Stone. Felwar Stone is tap, add 1 mana to my mana pool of the color of any land that my opponent controls could produce.
And then I will play Orange Gen
Okay.
and pass to you. So
Okay. End step, you get the Rainbow Veil. Upkeep. We'll put the tower on the stack and the 2 land taxes on the stack. So I'm gonna search for a bunch of lands. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3.
So you get 5.
All right, and then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. So I will gain 7 life. I'm at 8.
7.
All right, and then I will draw 1 and then 2 for the library. Okay, I'll take this one. I will play a ruby. I'll tap Felwar Stone for blue, And Mox Jet for black
Yep.
to cast a Time Walk.
Yeah, see you.
And then I'll tap that for a mana to give myself a Soul Ring.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will cast Winds of Change. How many cards are in your hand?
5.
5. Okay, so you shuffle 5 in and I shuffle 8 in. And I will draw 8 and you will draw 5. I still have not played a land. And I have a turn on the stack. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I will end this turn.
Okay.
Untap. Upkeep. Trigger, trigger, trigger.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Still with the tower on the stack. No, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I gain 9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 17.
Okay.
Okay, and then I will draw 3 with Sylvan. 1, 2, 3. Let me set those aside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll pay 8, so I'm back down to 9.
Okay.
I will tap the Soul Ring for another Felwar Stone. I will play a Lotus. I will play a Pearl. I will cast a Wrath of God.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I will cast a Felden's Cane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll sack the Lotus for red,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll cast a Land's Edge.
Okay.
And I will discard a Plains to deal 2 damage to you, bring you down to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will discard a Forest and a Swamp to do 2 damage to you each. So that's 4 damage, so that brings you down to 16. I have 7 cards. You can go. You have a Rainbow Veil untapped.
Sorry. Big more tools. Alright. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Untap.
And have an action at the end of your untap phase.
So you can't do anything during my untap step. You got to wait till my upkeep and after all my stuff is on the stack. Unless you were doing it during your turn. Nobody has priority during untap. Alright, so trigger, trigger, trigger. Alright, now all my triggers are on the stack. Would you like to do something?
Yeah, I'll disenchant Land's Edge.
I'll respond.
Okay.
And I'll discard 4 lands to do 8 damage to you.
Okay. 2, 7.
I got you at 8.
Go.
Alright, and then Land's Edge goes away. And then with that still on the stack, I'm going to Felden's Cane everything back in.
Okay.
It'll be mine on my end step.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then I'm going to land tax twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards. So I will gain 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll gain 5. I'm at 14. Then I will draw, and 2 for the Sylvan. I will keep this one, put the rest back. I will Demonic Tutor.
Okay. I'm gonna scoop this.
Okay, yeah, getting the Land's Edge and then throwing the lands at you. All right. Well, thank you for the games. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yep. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Yep. Bye. Well, here we go, chat. We went 2-1. So, yeah. So this was today's deck. This was Tax Tower. We bored our opponents to death, apparently, which isn't really. I mean, that's part of it, unfortunately, but another part of. I did a lot, and it's kind of difficult to disrupt the combo if things get going for too long. Like that opponent, he has a good deck. He had some good things going on, but he was able to get some creatures out pretty quickly. But he didn't put quite enough pressure on me, and I ended up at 1 life, and then gaining some life, and gaining more, and that was all she wrote. So Yeah, it's a fine deck. It's not something that I would want to play all the time because it does get a little boring and it's fairly repetitive. But it's got a bunch of good cards in it, and it's fun. And I've been wanting to put this together for a long time. Finally had all the cards, and doing my thing. Now this is a lot different back when I played it a long time ago, 20 plus years ago, but it's still it's still a sound concept, and I had some fun playing it today. So I hope you had some fun watching it. Maybe you didn't, I don't know, but yeah, like I said before, I promise I'm not going to keep on playing control decks or combo decks or things that take 11 billion turns to go off or whatnot. That's why I've played some more aggressive decks recently. I've got some other things coming up down the pipeline, and we'll see what we can do. So again, I thank you all for joining me. You can join me each and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday night Gauntlet. That is Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. Speaking of going live, special stream this Saturday. I will be streaming the finals of the September Alpha 40 League. So that should be a good time. That starts at 1 o'clock this upcoming Saturday. If you want to find more information on the Northern Paladins or Paladin Magic or Alpha 40 or Revised 40, you can go to northernpaladins.com and you can find some more information there. So that is about it for today. So I hope you all had fun, and I appreciate you being here. And if you would just stick around for just a moment more, we're going to bring you in to my friend John. And John plays a lot of more modern things like historic and standard on Arena. So please stick around for his stream coming up now.